Why is Israel still bombing Gaza despite the ceasefire? What is its endgame here? Israel has killed more than 100 people in deadly bombing attacks in recent days, and this is just one of the dozens of times they've broken the ceasefire, killing over 200 civilians in total. So why is this the case? Israel claims that the recent strikes were because Hamas were not handing back the remains of a dead captive. They said that one of the remains that they received was actually part of a different hostage's remains that they recovered back in November 2023. And so they use this as a justification to kill 100 people in Gaza. And if this seems like just a little bit of an overreaction here, then you're not alone. Because if we take a look at the facts on the ground, we see that Hamas is actually fulfilling its end of the deal here. They've already handed back the 20 remaining live hostages and the remains of 15 others as part of the ceasefire agreement. And they're doing their best to return the remains of the 13 others, a task which was previously acknowledged in negotiations as very difficult because of the widespread destruction of Gaza, which means locating them and removing the rubble is extremely hard. Despite this, Israel has been eager to launch strikes on Gaza, threatening to collapse this fragile ceasefire which took many months of negotiation by many countries. And so many analysts say that the reason is because they are trying to restart their genocidal war in Gaza, and they're looking for an excuse to blame Hamas in order to justify it to the US without embarrassing them diplomatically. And there is evidence to back this up. Israel used the same playbook when they broke the previous ceasefire back in March. On top of this, key ministers in Israel's coalition government have repeatedly stated that they are against stopping the war on Gaza and that they want Hamas completely destroyed. And Netanyahu himself has also said many times that he will not allow for a Palestinian state or any sort of Palestinian control of Gaza. And so this is what many analysts, experts, and commentators have been saying for a while now, that it was never about the hostages. It was about the complete destruction of Gaza and killing any prospect of Palestinian statehood once and for all. In Israel's perspective, they cannot allow this ceasefire deal to go through to the next phase, because it means that there will be a chance that Palestinians could gain some self-determination in the future. And this is the root cause of the problem, and it's why many believe that it's only a matter of time before the ceasefire collapses fully and the genocide resumes. Share this post to raise awareness and follow to stay informed with the latest current affairs.